Today's video is going to be a bit different since most of you know that I'm currently road tripping down the Pacific Coast Highway right now, actually in the hotel, and I've been doing most of the driving, so it's been hard to make full-on vlogs like I usually do. So for today's video, I'm going to narrate you through it and tell you about all the amazing places that we've stopped. And even if you're going on this road trip, I'll leave all the information to all the stops that we made down below just so you have a better feel on where you guys should stop. So the beginning of this road trip started in Seattle, but where this video took place, which was in Battle Rock, Oregon. And me personally, being from New York on the East Coast, I never knew that Oregon should be a state that you should go see because I've never seen such amazing and beautiful scenery. So first stop, Battle Rock, Oregon. Like I said, this whole drive I've been wanting to pull over and stop and enjoy the view, but this one I just couldn't resist. It just looks so beautiful. We're gonna see if we can get on this thing right here. I don't know about this, James. Looks like we may have to get a raft to get out there. I'm not opposed, but I just don't got a raft. This is risky business. This is some natural rock climbing right here. This is what I call an adventure. Just driving and stopping when you see something cool and not knowing what you're gonna get, because we saw this beach and then we ended up finding this massive rock that we're able to climb and explore around. Just so cool. This is beautiful. This rock isn't that big, and I lost Crazy James in chat. Crazy James! Oh man, they're all the way down here still. This is crazy! Guys, I've really been killing it with the stopping. We drove past this and I was like, no, we're turning right around. James was dead asleep, made a big U-turn. So glad we did. Unbelievable, man. This is just beautiful. Now we made a quick pit stop at this skate park that we found right off of the 101, which is the highway we're taking down. It was a very gnarly skate park.
Look how steep this is, look. Vertical wall. It's a vertical wall.
I'm gonna get butt burn. Woo! This thing's like 20 feet high. We're on a tight schedule and I don't feel like skating all the way back to the car and getting my GoPro. So I'm gonna try and film a GoPro-like clip on the G7X. Hopefully I don't drop it.
Hey, stranger, why does he dance with me tonight?
This park is
You're
wild.
no danger, danger, danger. Anytime you're by my side, in my side, everything will be alright. We're free from dusk until dawn. We can't act like nothing is wrong. Till we feeling perfect, till we looking flawless. Children of the night chasing stars, living lawless. This is Disneyland for grown-ups. But who's to say we grown up? Time does not exist here, nothing is painful. Eyes so wide as we walk with the angels. And in this land with no rules, she still swim outside the school. Flies to the light, yeah, everyone's attractive. But you know she living with a pea under her mattress. So she dance like a flickering flame, the glimmer of fame.
Well, that park was a mix between a skate park and a Hot Wheels course. Now I'm back on the road. One of the great things about doing this road trip is we've been meeting so many awesome people along the way, and a lot of people who have been biking around the country and even all the way down the Pacific Coast Highway. So we ran into another person that is riding their bike across the country, and he also makes YouTube videos. So what's your name?
Eric Dowds.
And what's your YouTube channel?
So ERIKDOUDS.
Sick. And are you documenting this whole entire journey?
That's what I'm working on.
And where did you start?
So I started in Virginia, made it to Vancouver, British Columbia, and now all the way to San Diego.
No way. How much longer do you think it'll take?
It'll take me about a month, and then I'm hoping to do the southern tier. So that's another month, and then I'll finish off America.
I can't wait to see these videos, man. So nice to meet you, Eric.
Yeah,
Eric was an awesome guy. He's actually trying to be the first person in the world to bike around the world with type 1 diabetes. I will leave all of his socials down below. Go show him some love because he's trying to raise money to help other people with diabetes, and you know, all just for a very good cause. And after that, we just continued to drive down the coast where it was just the most beautiful scenery I've ever seen in my life. Being from New York, I never see things like this, so it was awesome to be driving for this, you know, 9 hours a day and just really enjoy looking out at the road, and you know, it really clears your mind. Also, Crazy James was a great DJ. And then after that, we continued to drive down Oregon into California, where we finally made it to Redwood State Park.
Look at that.
We were cutting it close, but we made it to our final destination for today. We are in Redwood Forest, California, and now it makes perfect sense why it's called the Redwood Forest. Not because I got a bug in my eye, but because all these trees are so vibrant and red and green, and it looks amazing. Also, this golden hour is so good. So amazing about California. The golden hour is like 4 hours. This is... We really cannot drive more than 10 minutes without wanting to stop. Before, it was unbelievable breathtaking, but now with the sun setting, we like need to stop. My body is just like, Brett, soak this in. This is why you came out here. And this is exactly why I came out here. If you're stopping in the Redwoods Forest, you're probably gonna wanna see the tallest tree in the world, which is located there. And there's not many hotels or motels located near it, but we found the one that is about 20 minutes away, and this is what it looked like. Oh, hello there. Welcome to our crib in Redwood Forest. First, let's start with the outside. So here we have our nice mini golf course type turf, balcony with a view. We also have young corn. Now to the inside. So we are staying approximately 20 minutes away from the world's tallest tree, and this is the closest motel to it. So this is what we got for $90 a night. Also, the smell in this room is very interesting. Even look how antique this place is. We have the world's oldest TV, and I don't even know what this remote controller is. Fresh remote, at least. Some really nice paintings on the wall. Sneak through this. You actually have also the oldest. We have the world's tallest tree and also the world's oldest telephone, and it works. You hear that? Got our phone book too. Wow, this is a gem. Have the world's oldest fridge and microwave. Neither of them work, but you know. It's all for the decoration. So I gotta show you guys where all the magic goes down.
Can't log on to this damn Wi-Fi.
Also, they had a really great breakfast. Early morning in Redwoods, California. And last night we stayed at the nearest hotel to the world's largest tree. Tallest tree. Because there's also the world's fattest tree, which James wants to see, which is 40 miles down. Hopefully we get to see that as well.
I'm more interested in the world's fattest tree. They want to see the tallest tree, so I don't know.
Yeah, no one comes for the fattest tree. Everyone comes here for the world's famous tallest tree, but James...
I wanted to see the big one, the fat one.
Anyway, we're in like a ghost town where there's nothing for 50 miles that way, 50 miles that way. But there is this one hotel and cafe. The Palm Cafe.
Flawless, children of the night, chasing stars, living lawless. This is Disneyland for grown-ups, but who's to say we grown up?
And unfortunately, since we were running close on time, we didn't have time to go see the tallest tree in the world, so it just makes for another excuse to come back to the Redwoods Forest and go see it. But we did drive through this crazy path where they filmed Star Wars and Jurassic Park 2. So we're almost at the point that we're trying to get to. But there's this massive little lake I've never driven through anything like this before.
I don't know.
We're gonna give it a go. Do you think we can do it?
I don't. Hold on. Honestly, I think it can be done.
You think we got it?
I think you got it. Yeah, I felt it out. So.
I don't trust you.
Go to the left more. Go to the left. Faster. I was.
Yo, later, James.
No, come back. Don't leave me. Don't leave me in the forest with all the animals. No. Come back.
This is unlike anything I've ever seen before. We are in the middle of nowhere with no one for miles and miles. This is what I call exploring.
If you fall, you're kind of done.
Yeah, I'm soaked.
That's like 3 feet deep of gross water. If I go in with my camera.
Oh my gosh. Do not vlog and log.
You have great form on your walk, James.
What about my power walking?
Your power walking has been on point this trip.
Let me see if I can get some. I'm gonna work on it.
He's been doing that the whole trip. I don't know why.
Starting a power walking club.
Oh yeah, you said I'm the first member.
Yeah, and I said you could be the first member. You could come and try out. You know, you gotta pass a physical test, a mental test.
What's the mental test?
It's still being constructed by my staff.
I think that's it for Redwood Forest. Next stop, San Francisco. Woohoo! 6 hours straight of Brett driving.
Thanks for driving, Brett.
And now we are here in our final destination of San Francisco, where we picked up a special guest who is actually right over here. And if you want to see who it is, you're gonna have to check back tomorrow and see more videos on San Francisco. But until then, remember to get out and get busy. Is it warm?
No, not at all.
It's doable?
Yeah, it's
Getting your goggles?
yeah.
Need those.